once your child has a basic understanding of how to find beginning and final sounds in words, the other skills that we want to work on with phonological awareness involving sounds are the skills of blending and segmenting. And so when you are blending, just like we did this at the syllable level, you're going to do this by taking sounds and then they have to push them together to make a word. And so you might start by exaggerating this a little bit, and then you might be able to decrease the amount or increase the amount of time in between as your child is improving in their blending skills. So for example, I might tell the child that we're going to separate all the sounds in a word, that I'm going to do that, and that I want them to say the whole word. So for example, if I said it, the child should tell me that when I push those sounds together, my word is sit. Okay? And so again, let's try another one. If I had the word, let's see, stop. Okay? You saw that I used my hand as a visual there. So you can use an oral only. You can use fingers to show and then pushing them together. Or you could also use some type of visual like chips where you, again, there aren't any letters here, but you're taking sounds that are separate and blending them together. So let's say, again, that I had the word sit, then I might go it, sit. Okay? And so you can use different visuals with it, but again, the focus is the oral activity. And so that's blending. And you can pull apart sounds in all sorts of words. Words like, you can pull apart the sounds like shop. You could pull apart words like plant. Okay? And you can pull those apart. You just want to make sure that you are segmenting the sounds for your child. Okay? So that is how we blend the sounds, or we call those phonemes, in words. Okay? Now, being able to do that and recognize and hear those sounds and becoming strong in that is going to help your child when it comes to segmenting, which means pulling apart, which we were doing at the syllable level before. Now we're doing it at the sound level. And so if I want to do an activity like this, I might tell my child that we're going to play a game with all the sounds in the words. So for example, I might take these chips right here, okay? And I might say, I want you to push up a chip for all the sounds in the word dime. So watch me as I do this. Dime. Okay? You can have extra chips down there and available so that they also know that there may be extras left over. But let's say, for example, I have the word hat, and I want to pull apart the word hat. I'm going to pull it apart by sound. Hat. Now, you can use other single syllable words like, for example, the word chop. Chop. Notice that there's only 3 sounds in the word chop, even though there's 4 letters that spell it. Okay? The same thing earlier when I had the word dime, it only had those 3 sounds. I don't put a 4th one up because I can't hear that silent E. All right? It's important for you and your child to understand that they are just pulling apart the sounds. Okay? So you can do this with 2-letter words like at. Okay? You can do 3-sound words, 4-sound words. But overall, you want to make sure that your child is able to pull those sounds apart. Because as your child improves in their ability to name those sounds with their phonemic awareness skills, then they're going to be better at being able to actually spell and write those sounds in their words as they become better writers.